Hello my friends, this is Jeannie. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It has been a while since I last posted. I checked. It's been 8 months. And someday I'll share why I took 8 months off. But today is not that day. I'll just leave it at, it started with my husband falling off of a horse. And it ended with him having triple bypass surgery. But he's doing well. He's recovering, thank God. And I have a lot to be thankful for. But for the past 8 months, I have been navigating on autopilot. I have been emotionally, mentally, and physically drained. I had to prioritize things, and needless to say, my channel and my YouTube videos were nowhere near the top 5 on my list, not even top 10. But I'm starting to find balance again and get back to things. So I thought I would just ease in by sharing with you what I have completed since my last video post, which might have been tail end of 2023, maybe. I don't think I shared my completed Ember journal, so I will do that. I did complete the prompt list. I did not complete it in December. Nope. I completed it sometime thereafter, but I am proud that I completed it, so I'll share that with you. I also made a journal with an open spine and using a Coptic stitch, which I have been wanting to do for the longest time. Decided to do it, and what I learned from this experience is that I will never do it again, but I'm glad I tried. And then today, while I was cleaning up and dusting off things, I made a quick little journal using some papers from another kit that I used so many years ago. I think it was Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Alice in Wonderland because it's the Queen of Hearts. Extra paper has been kind of floating around my desk with no home, so today I just put together a quick, simple little journal. And then I will also share with you what I hope to be my next journal project. So let's start with my Ember because I feel like this is the one that's way past its season. If you're not familiar with Ember, it's a prompt event that happens in December. It's hosted by Barbara, who is 49 Dragonflies, and Louisa Hensel. And they put out a prompt. You follow the prompts and create pages. I made a journal using, I believe the kit is from, it's a combination of papers from Louisa's shop and from Barbara's shop. I might have done a video sharing this at some point. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look. If I did, I will share it by linking it down below, or maybe linking it here in this corner. But I will quick go through the pages. They will not be in order of the prompts, but I thought I would nevertheless share with you what I did complete. It'll be a quick flip through. I very much enjoyed the way they did the prompt list in December, and it motivated and inspired me to finish it. That's for sure. And I'm looking forward to Ember 2024. I did decide that I made my journal entirely too big for the prompt list. I basically got all of the prompts in one signature with 2 signatures pretty much left empty. So what I decided to do is, I know I didn't complete the 2 prompt lists from the 2 prior years where they did Defember Ember. So I decided to start working from the back of the journal towards the center of the journal, completing past prompt lists from past Defember Embers. And that'll just give me something to do. That's me, that's my husband. And I think moving forward, if I were to make another journal for Defember Ember, I would make a 1 signature journal as opposed to a 3 signature journal. So that's the plan moving forward with Defember Ember. I had so much fun doing this. I am really pleased with the way things turned out. This is one of my favorite pages. Love this one. I think it turned out beautifully. These flowers were made using coffee filters from K-Cups. So I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is healthy, happy, and feeling inspired. This is another cute little page. Just 3 little tags with little charms. I think I shared some of these pages. I will have to go back and look. I honestly don't remember where I left off with this, what I shared, what I didn't share, but if I did do videos, I'm sure I would have created a playlist, probably calling it Defember Ember 2023 maybe. I will link it down below. She is so pretty. These are some letters, actual letters. Typewritten, some handwritten, vintage. Letters that went back and forth between a young couple who I believe started dating while they were in university and continued dating while one of them was abroad. I think it was that he returned to his home country, and I do believe they ultimately ended up getting married. I don't even think, yeah, I used the first half of the first signature, and that was enough to complete my prompt list. So the second half of the signature is just the base pages, and the 2 other signatures after this one are also just the base pages. And like I said, I did start, went back and printed one of the previous prompt lists, and I got as far as the second prompt before I stopped. The first prompt was ribbon and playing cards, and the second one was stars and a paint sample. So this is the ribbon and playing card prompt completed. I think this is 2022 maybe. And let's see if I can find number 2. It's hanging around somewhere. Maybe. Oh, it might be behind here. Yeah. So the background of this page is a paint sample card, and I use some clear embossing, I don't know that you can see it, to emboss some stars. I don't know that the camera's going to pick it up, but it's there. And some stitching I think this is a page from an Edith Holden book, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I did that one. Yeah, this is day 2. So that is my completed December Ember journal. I still have to add some decorative element to the wax cording. I left it long intentionally so I can add some beads or charms or something to it, but I haven't found anything that I like, and I am in no particular rush. So something for me to keep in mind as I continue to work in this journal. I do love the feel of it. I love that she's getting a little chunky. I do. Like I said, if I were to do anything differently, I would maybe just reduce the number of signatures in the book, but that's okay because I'm going to continue working in the book, and she'll just be thick. That's okay. And then here is another journal that I made. I saw a video, I forget by who, where they made a journal using a Coptic stitch, and it was an open spine. And what I loved about this particular stitch was the fact that when the journal's open, it lays flat. I've never made anything like that, so I thought I would experiment using some chipboard. The cover's made from chipboard, some Tim Holtz fabric, and some, I believe these are the Tim Holtz background or backdrops, I think it's what it's called, and some other papers that have been in my stash for a good long while. I used all that, and I created 6 smaller signatures, and I am very happy with the way it turned out. I will say the Coptic stitch is such a pain. I will never ever attempt anything like this again. I'm glad I did it. I love the end result, but it's just I can't do that again. I won't do that again. It was not pleasant at all. The only upside to this is that I do have a pretty little journal to work in, and it does it turned out as intended. When you open it, it lays flat, which is kind of cool, and I do love the open spine look. I think I need to do something with the cover. At the point that I stopped with this journal was after the stitch, because I was so frustrated and over it that I decided to put it down and to the side and move on to something that wasn't so mentally taxing. And I have not revisited it since. So again, I left the tails long in case I wanted to add something to that. I'm not sure that I will. And I do feel like the cover is not finished. I'm thinking I might want to use this for memory keeping. I do have a trip coming up in February 2025. I am traveling to Europe for a little bit and exploring a little bit, so I thought I would use this, bring it with me, and do a little bit of memory keeping. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but that's the thought behind that. So that is this journal. And then today, just because these pages have been floating around on my desk for so long, I think these are 8 by 8. I want to say 8 by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 8 by 8. I don't recall the name of the kit or where I got it from. I'm sure if I look back, way back, I can probably find it. I'm not sure that I'm going to remember to do that, but I had about 8 or 9 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the pages left over that I didn't use when I originally made something using the kit, and they were printed on some nice heavier weights paper, so I didn't want to waste that. I wanted to put it to good use, so I just folded the papers in half, sorted them in a way that was visually pleasing. I didn't even do anything to the blank side of the pages, no stenciling, no nothing. I just wanted to put the pages together in a journal, so it's very bare bones, and that's okay. As soon as I figure out what else I want to do with it, I can always go back, or maybe I won't do anything with it and just give it away. I don't know, we'll see how the mood strikes, but I'm just glad I was able to do something with this. So that is that journal. So that is what I have completed so far on different times, or during different times of my break. Then I had to decide today, because today was really the first time in a long time I felt inspired to sit in my craft room. I had some mental bandwidth available for something other than all the other things going on. So I decided to commit that to my craft room today, and in kind of dusting things and putting some things away, I picked up this journal. This journal is, I have to say, one of my favorite, if not my most prized journal that I have made. It is a paper bag journal, and it is all made, it is made from different paper bags. You can't really tell that on the first half of the book because the first half of the book has already been journaled in. But if you look at the second half of the book, why don't I do that? This is one of those weird instances where I will start from the back, right? And I do believe I have a playlist on how I made this. So it's made from different bags. You can see this is from Trader Joe's, Starbucks, Lidl, some supermarket bags, some bags that I picked up from Disney Springs during one of my trips to Disney. Just different bags. Basically, I put together, and I had a fun time doing it. Really did. It's fun to have the different textures, the different thicknesses of the bags, and just the different sizes. It's been fun to journal in here. The first half of the book I committed to a Halloween prompt list that I followed in October of 2022. And I know I definitely did a flip through. Did I do a flip through of the book? I'm pretty sure I did. Of the story and the whole thought behind these pages, because it is a prompt list that tells a story. And I think the final video might have been kind of like a recap or summary or some epilogue of some type maybe, that I did, just closing out the story. But this was so fun, and every time I look at this journal, it just makes me so happy. It makes me really, 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 really happy. It's one of those rare journals where I'm happy with pretty much every page that I did in this book. And that rarely happens. So I want to continue to work in this book. I want to do another daily prompt list. I want to continue with the Halloween vibe, and I did already pick a prompt list, and I started to do that prompt list, and then everything stopped. So I'm going to continue to work on that prompt list, even though at this point it's gonna be a year old. But I think I will continue working on it, only because I remember being really excited about the prompt list. I remember being excited about it. And it's a very different vibe than the prompt list that I followed on the first half of this book. But still fun. trying to remember how these pages work. It's been so long. This was just so much fun. This is a paper clip that I use to keep the page from opening as I flip through it. It's just so nice. This is my mama and my papa. This is an actual wedding, their wedding photo from way back when. See, it's creepy. So I enjoyed this style of journal so much. Yeah, this was the, I believe this is it. Yeah, this was the kind of epilogue, right? I think I'm using the right word, that I wrote and did a voiceover for when I did the final flip through of this journal. So if you are interested in learning more about this journal, I will try to remember to link that page down below. And this was the the 2022 prompt list. Yeah, was enough. It just worked out. I don't think I planned it that way, where there were 30 pages or 31, because I think there was an extra prompt for Day of the Dead, if I remember correctly. It so happened that was the first half of the book, so I had the second half of this journal to complete, so I thought I would just do a new prompt list for 2023, and I did prepare it. You see, I did it. I prepared it. Here it is. And I think I've only managed to do one. And I forgot which one I did. Day 22. So day 22 was spellcraft. I'm not doing them in any particular order at this point, right? So I just do it. I pick a prompt that inspires me at the time. So this was the page that I did for day 22, and then all things stopped. So I'm definitely going to be picking up on that one. I love doing Halloween so much, like Halloween prompts, Halloween projects, that I think I'm going to continue to do them even if it's off season. And some people may not like that, but that's okay. So one thing I've learned over the past 8 months is I quite frankly don't care what other people may or may not enjoy. I'm just going to continue to do what I enjoy and just focus on that, because time is so precious, my friends, that when you have some free time to do something, I don't see the point in doing something other than what you love. And if I love Halloween and I want to journal Halloween year round, then that's what I'm going to do. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to do that, but the point is I'm just going to do what I want to do. And the YouTube algorithm has never been kind to my videos anyway, so I don't think it really much matters. For those of you who do watch, I do appreciate you, but it seems that we are few and far in between, my friends. So at this point, I'm just going to do what I love. And if you'd like to join me and watch, I would appreciate that. So that was that journal that I did. I want to do another journal similar to this one. So I thought I would share with you kind of what I pulled from my stash to make the journal. And hopefully I'll be able to share some of the process with you. So let me put this off to the side, and I'm going to grab my stack of supplies for the next paper bag journal. I will explain the book. But essentially what I did was I went through my collection of different bags and packaging material that I have been collecting. And I don't know what I'm going to use from this stack, but I'm going to use some of it. Right now I'm leaning towards not using this, but I pulled it out anyway just in case I change my mind. It's just a box. I put in a print order at Staples for my kiddos' Go to Word project, and I recently picked up that order, and it came in this great box. So I kept the box, right? Because that's what junk journalers do. We keep boxes. I also found, I was at the Dollar Tree not too long ago, again, because of my kids go to work project, and I saw these file folders, but these were legal size, and I thought that was kind of cool. So I picked up a pack of those, and somehow it's in my mind that I want to use those file folders to create tabs, or to tab the paperback journal. I'm not sure that I'm actually going to do that, but again, you know, just some thoughts. This is just thoughts. Paper bags, of course. I have some mailers from Amazon. I'm really leaning heavily towards using these mailers to create the cover of the book, because it has the same feel and vibe as the journal I showed you, the paperback journal I just showed you. This has the same feel and vibe. I like that it's kind of squishy, and I love that sound. So I'm leaning towards using one of these for the cover. Here's just some corrugated cardboard to use maybe on the cover somewhere, I'm not sure. Some tissue paper that came in an order. I'm not even sure what I ordered that came with this paper, but it's really pretty. Probably something from Joggles. They always wrap their orders beautifully. Some more bags, another mailer from Amazon. So Taco Bell, Bed Bath and Body Works, Chip City open near me. Fantastic cookies, love that so much. Occasionally go there and spoil and splurge on a cookie. Some Starbucks, or just different kinds of bags. Some Target. So I think I have enough bags there to make at least one, maybe even two journals, but I don't know that I necessarily want to make two. And then I have this book. This book I recently picked up from, not recently, some time ago, I picked up from a book sale at my local library, and let's see if I remember the name. American Illustration is the name of it. It is a stunning book, gorgeous book, and I love all of the pages in this book, so much so that I want to keep the book as is, and I have an idea of what I want to do with this book, and it involves keeping the book intact and using my paper dolls. Even though I do want to keep the book intact, I will have to thin it out some, because I can't journal in this book and keep all the pages. It'll just be too thick, especially considering that I have to work within, you know, the confines of this spine. I don't want it to be like gator mouth. It's not cute, especially when it's a hardcover. So I'm going to have to thin out some of the book. I'm going to have to remove the pages. That's what all these tabs are. I was looking at these signatures. All of the signatures are sewn in. So all of these paper tabs are where are to remind me where the actual signature is. So I will go to the center of each of these signatures and just remove some pages. I love the pages so much that I am going to incorporate them in the paper journal. So I think I have a pretty good idea of what I want the vibe of the journal to be, and I'm really excited about it. It's been a long time since I've been excited about anything craft related, especially about making a new journal. So I'm very much looking forward to that, and hopefully this calm that I'm enjoying right now will continue, so that I can start to work on this journal, and I hope to share some of that process with you. So that is pretty much where I am at, my friends, and what I have been doing. For those of you who are here to watch my video and support. Thank you so much. For those of you who are new to my channel and have no idea who I am or what I do, please check out some of my playlists, and I think it'll give you a better sense of what I enjoy doing. I've been here a long time, and so there's definitely plenty for you to watch. And I'm sorry that the camera keeps shaking. I couldn't find the longer cord for my phone, so it's on a shorter cord, and I keep knocking the cord and shaking the camera as a result, so I apologize for that. That all being said, my friends, thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate you, and I hope to catch you all in my next video. Until next time, my friends, bye bye.